Few figures in history have left a mark as profound as Napoleon Bonaparte. From humble beginnings on the island of Corsica to becoming the Emperor of the French, Napoleon's life is a tale of ambition, military genius, and complex legacy. In the next 8 minutes, we'll take a journey through the life of one of history's most fascinating figures, Napoleon Bonaparte. Napoleon was born on August 15, 1769, in Ajaccio, Corsica, just a year after the island became a French territory. His family belonged to the minor nobility, but they were not wealthy. This early exposure to both French and Corsican culture would shape his identity. At the age of 9, Napoleon was sent to mainland France to attend military school. There, he excelled in his studies, particularly in mathematics and military strategy, subjects that would serve him well in the years to come. Napoleon's rise to power began during the tumultuous years of the French Revolution. In 1793, at the age of 24, he distinguished himself at the Siege of Toulon, where his brilliant tactics helped recapture the city from royalist forces. This victory earned him the rank of brigadier general, setting him on a path to greatness. As France grappled with internal strife and external threats, Napoleon seized the opportunity to climb the ranks of the military, showcasing his skills as both a strategist and a leader. In 1799, Napoleon orchestrated a coup d'état known as the Coup of 18 Brumaire, overthrowing the French Directory and establishing himself as the first consul of France. This marked the beginning of his political domination. Within 5 years, he would crown himself emperor, consolidating power and embarking on a series of military campaigns that would change the face of Europe. The Napoleonic Wars, a series of conflicts involving most of Europe, defined Napoleon's reign. His military genius was evident in battles like Austerlitz, where he decisively defeated the Russian and Austrian armies, solidifying his reputation as one of history's greatest commanders. At its height, the French Empire under Napoleon controlled much of continental Europe. However, his ambition knew no bounds. His efforts to enforce the continental system, an economic blockade against Britain, and his ill-fated invasion of Russia in 1812 would prove to be his undoing. The invasion of Russia was a catastrophic mistake. The harsh winter, supply issues, and the scorched earth tactics employed by the Russians led to the decimation of his Grande Armée. This failure marked the beginning of the end for Napoleon. The subsequent defeat at the Battle of Leipzig in 1813, also known as the Battle of Nations, further weakened his grasp on Europe. In 1814, facing invasion from all sides, Napoleon was forced to abdicate and was exiled to the island of Elba. But Napoleon was not ready to fade into obscurity. Less than a year later, he escaped Elba and returned to France, regaining power in what is known as the 100 Days. His return was met with enthusiasm by his former soldiers and many citizens. But it would be short-lived. On June 18, 1815, Napoleon faced his final defeat at the Battle of Waterloo. The combined forces of the British, led by the Duke of Wellington, and the Prussians, commanded by General Blücher, decisively ended Napoleon's rule. After this crushing defeat, Napoleon abdicated once again and was exiled to the remote island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic, where he would spend the remaining years of his life. Napoleon died on May 5, 1821, on St. Helena, but his legacy continues to shape the world. He was more than just a military commander, he was also a reformer. The Napoleonic Code, a legal framework established under his rule, remains the foundation of many legal systems around the world today. His impact on military tactics, administration, and education can still be felt, not just in France but globally. However, his legacy is also complex, as his wars caused immense suffering and reshaped Europe's political landscape. Napoleon Bonaparte remains one of history's most compelling figures. A man of contrasts, both a hero and a tyrant, a visionary and a conqueror. His life story is a reminder of the heights of human ambition and the costs that come with it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating history content.